And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie, and I was shamed by the studio audience for not knowing something a moment ago.
What was that?
When you started, you need to move this way a little bit here, Odie, so you won't be off script. Look at, come on over here. But of what day?
We got wheels.
We got wheels. It was bumper cars. Of what day you started?
Yeah, we were trying to think. Of course, you know, I sat in, just fill in for a little while, and then it was back and forth 2 or 3 times a week here, and then all of a sudden it was our day.
That's right.
But I don't remember when our day started. It's been at least a year or close or something.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and look all that up and figure it all out there. It is Friday. We've got parades that are up and coming. We'll have to change decorations after this to that thing called lovebirds. Well, I don't do it, do I? I was taking credit for something I don't do.
Yeah, our stage production crew.
Greg, what do we got coming on Hallmark this weekend?
Oh, it'll be something lovely.
Lovely.
Valentine's, you know.
We're getting a rundown from Greg coming up about what to expect for, well, what's happening on the Hallmark channel. I really think that channel is nothing but about training folks to get a husband. Is that it?
About men spending money.
Men spending money I'm getting from the studio audience.
Is it still snowing? Okay. One fellow was out of town. He was snowed in. Taxi couldn't get him. And,
no! It's always the woman passing through the small town and her car breaks down, and he stops to fix the tire, and they don't like one another. And the next thing you know, they're getting married.
Yeah, it was love at first sight.
The sheriff.
What's
the high sheriff doing this morning? I believe he's already watching an episode.
So he is, and we're going to see if we can't find out a little bit more information. But we need prayers going out where a deputy was killed in another shootout
East
in
Tennessee,
Clarke County, Tennessee.
This is going to be just west of Gatlinburg, where that is. I talked about that a little bit ago. They are searching for a man that did it. He's on the run, and I hope they do catch him.
Well, catch is a nice word.
Yeah, so we'll see what becomes of that.
And prayers to our friend Barry.
How is Barry doing?
He's doing good. I hadn't spoke to him.
Chief Deputy of Clarke County is who we're talking about.
That's right. He went in, had a little procedure done yesterday, so everything's good. He came back home. So I guess, is Harold taking care of Barry?
Yeah, nurse.
Okay.
All right.
Nurse
Hey, we got
Harold.
a bunch of ladies in the studio, and we need to cut across to this. They've got an event, and they're all dressed alike, so that was my first indication that something was up.
Well, we knew they were together.
Good morning to y'all. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Oh, y'all going to have to squinch in just a little bit,
Come
too,
on
there.
over just a little bit more yonder way. And what is the name of the event, and what do y'all have going on? Who's going to talk?
I'll talk first.
Okay.
All right. I'm Shannon. This is Hope and Molly. We are here with Junior Auxiliary. We are in the provisional class, and essentially that is the first year members. So we're like the fresh meat of the group. And every year they put on a project, and we are hosting an event called Art for All.
Art for All.
Yes, it's an event where we're going to invite children between the ages of 3 and 18 that they will come and be able to create art. And it's an event that we are inviting children with sensory needs,
Right.
that are on the autism spectrum, that have physical and mental disabilities.
Now, where does it happen at? Where are y'all doing this at? They're discussing it amongst themselves as to who's got to talk about it.
Yeah, wait a minute. It's your turn. It's not on my script.
The event is going to be at First Baptist Church of Collinsville, and it is on March 18th. That is a Monday night. It's the Monday following Lauderdale County spring break.
Oh, and you'll love it out there.
Okay.
They do such a fantastic job when events are held there. It's fun.
Yes, they do. And they've actually held several events like this at their facility. So this population should be very familiar with the area. The children are going to know, they're going to be familiar in the area and kind of know where to go, where to enter the building at, and kind of what to expect.
Right.
So the art, when you say art's a broad subject, are we limiting this to a particular type of art? Are we going to all paint, or are we doing like a sculpture?
Yeah, I mean,
or
y'all thought y'all were going to get in here and this was going to be a tough question.
So what kind of art do we expect to see from these kids?
So it's going to be all different kinds of art. We have people coming in, they're going to teach painting, they're going to teach math. Why did I say math? Oh my gosh.
That is an art.
Music, dance, a little bit of everything. We're going to have a blacklight room where they can make blacklight art, but also dance in the blacklight, play games. So we're trying to make it as inclusive to all different types of art as possible.
Well, that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, again, the date, when is this going to happen?
March 18th.
March 18th. That's
March
it.
18th.
We got a little bit, maybe a month. God, this year flying, y'all. 1 month away if you didn't know. How do you go about registering? What do you do? Is it a hard process or pretty simple to get signed up to come?
So we do have a link on our Facebook page where you can just click to pre-register, but you can also just show up at the door. There's
Okay.
2 different time periods, so it's going to be like 4 to 5:30, 5:30 to 7, so it's never too crowded. And you can just show up. We will have a light dinner. We're partnering with a lot of different people in the community to help provide a little bit of everything. We're partnering with the Spot, with the Children's Museum, but also we're going to have snacks, we're going to have drinks. We're just going to make it the best night that we can.
What's the ages on this? Is it a particular age group? Up. We got.
There we go.
You want to
3
talk
to
this
18.
time? I promise we don't bite.
Yeah.
We only do that on Thursdays.
We just have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ages 3 to 18, and their families are invited to come as well.
Now, is it a cost involved with this?
No, this event is completely free. We have fundraised to cover their cost of the admission, and we also have an Amazon link that if anyone would like to help out, we will have that posted to our Facebook page that they can purchase paint, paintbrushes, sponges.
Any kind of supplies.
Yes, that we will need to make this event possible.
All right, we need the Facebook page where
Yeah.
people could.
Is this
how do you-
Junior Auxiliary Facebook page?
Yes, Junior
Okay.
Auxiliary of Meridian.
All right, well, we thank y'all
after
for coming.
that-
Telephone
We'll
number.
also have security there.
Oh,
too.
got to have that.
There we go.
Yes.
And yeah, phone number. If they don't want Facebook or anything like that, they want to call. Do y'all have a phone number they can call? I know we just caught y'all off guard on that.
Yes. No, they can call any of us, 601-513-2129. They can also text that number as well if they have any questions. But yes, so overall it's just a sensory event. So we're going to have, less crowds, low noise,
Right.
low lights. We just really want to cater to this population that they
So
are
if
able
you
to
have
enjoy
a-
this event.
So if you have a special needs child from 4 to 18 that you would like to get involved with this art, whether it's painting or dancing or whatever it may be, to definitely get in touch with Junior Auxiliary and give them a call or a text. Sign up. It's a free event, March 18th, Art for All.
One final question before y'all leave. Now, do y'all expect to get flowers or a dinner? What do y'all expect for Valentine's Day? What is common for y'all?
Yeah.
For me, as a mother of 2, I'm expecting a night at my house by myself.
Okay. All right. What else we got over there? What?
With no
I
husband.
think any kind of chocolate candy is just going to be the best.
Well, see,
gift that you
that's
can
a
get.
bad thing for a man. As a man, you bring it home, you go, well, you're trying to make me fat. It gets turned on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, as a man, it's tough, this gift stuff.
I don't think I've ever complained about candy.
I love Girl Scout cookies.
Oh.
That's always a good Valentine gift for me.
Well, how about you? You hadn't said much anything over there. What about you? What do you want?
I don't want flowers because everybody gets flowers.
So you want something unique that's special to you?
Like a car or
Bus ticket?
Like give me a car. I'm very low maintenance.
We're checking on. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Junior's Auxiliary will be coming up March 18th in Collinsville at the First Baptist. Don't get it confused with the second because they won't be there. Only over the First Baptist. So thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. It's going to be a big event. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Love those matching colors.
I
We
do
should try
too.
that sometime.
Every now and then. At least we're close. We're in the red. Of course, that's Friday.
I got
Remember,
a
everyone
shirt
deployed.
like that, and I don't know what I've done with it. It was
Well, I
mine.
know this one's mine because it's got my name on it.
Look, I think I'm getting cheated on in the room.
Well,
Yeah, we're done. We appreciate y'all.
yes, thank y'all.
Thank you.
But have you noticed that I'm getting cheated on here?
Well,
Look at this. I mean, my girl has taken up with somebody else.
I mean, she's just laid up, and this is the first time they've met.
I know Ellie has left me for another woman.
And she's not
She
even
just left
looking.
me. Look at that. She is just tickle pink.
She's not even letting her go either.
We'll be right back. We got more coming up this morning. We'll tell you what's going on in the communities and some more events that are happening all on the way here. Scotty
It's
Ray and
Friday.
Odie.
Stick with us.
Yes, sir.
Downtown Meridian is thriving with a fresh look, and now it's getting a new neighbor. Toyota of Meridian is now open under new hometown leadership. We're bringing automotive knowledge and experience home with a focus on improved customer satisfaction and all new pricing. Toyota of Meridian is excited to serve the Queen City and exceed your expectations.
I'm Trinara Rush, and I want to invite you to Toyota Meridian, where hometown pride drives excellence.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn. And welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie, as we do have a full studio audience this morning. Always good to have folks in with us. We enjoy
really
it so
is.
much. Well, as we look at a few things that went on overnight, what happened? Oh, bad boys, what we going to do?
Gonna do?
Gunfire overnight. This would be up and around the Highland Baptist Church area in Meridian. Now, there were no injuries, no one hurt here. But just about, say 30 minutes later, what did I hear? I heard more, Odie, and let's switch to that, as we did have an apartment complex shot last night. Miraculously, that's a word I only
You
use on
said
Friday.
miraculously?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's tough to get it out with not enough coffee. We see that an apartment complex was shot last night. This would be in the 2000 block of 43rd Avenue. Now, again, no injuries, but if you look there, that's just due north there, right there.
You can just about say they were tied together.
Yeah, I would say this has a connection there. But again, no injuries, no damage to that side. But the apartment complex did take a little bit of lead last night. No one hurt. And you know, it has to be one of those things where God's looking out for folks. When that happens, that no one...
There's
How
a
does it happen?
potential?
Yes, it was there.
Wow.
Thank goodness. Now, as I mentioned, I'm getting cheated on. I mean, bad. Let me just, before we go on with some more news, let's just show you what's going on across the room here. We're going to have to, Julie, you're going to have to move closer to him.
The dog won't bite.
Ellie has just left me. She no longer cares. She's moved across the counter and hanging out over there.
I'm going to be in big trouble with my dog when I get home. She's going to know about this.
Well, you got Ellie who ain't going to leave now. She's like, I'm getting attention. Woo.
Yeah.
Greg, we brought up a thing a while ago about Valentine's Day. What have you planned for your wife? Let's put him on the spot.
Tick tock. We've been married about 30 years.
Yeah,
So,
Something really big.
Those are diamonds, aren't they?
more than likely, it's usually a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
Go out to eat. She always fixes my favorite meal. She makes homemade
So
lasagna.
going out as y'all go out on the patio.
We go out a day or two ahead because you can't go nowhere on Valentine's night.
That's true. It's kind of
you can't even get a microwave sandwich at the Super Stop on Valentine's. But she
It is
fixes
packed.
homemade lasagna, and it is what it is.
So she does the cooking, of course.
On Valentine's.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Anyway.
Look at Miss. So what do you get over here for Valentine? Since you're on the woman persuasion side here.
What she gets or what she better get?
I think I've spent a lot of Valentine's days with my husband shocked that he can't get into restaurants. Like he's like, oh, I had to make a reservation because I plan everything and I'm not planning that.
I'd be
But
shocked.
we work. I don't know. We work it out. He does pretty good. I sent him a link last week of what he was supposed to
But
purchase.
do you feel like it is a necessary thing to get something on Valentine's Day?
No, I mean, it's a made up. It's not that big of a deal, but it is fun to celebrate, to have a designated day that's for
As long as you can send him something and he buys it, we're going to continue that trend.
Yes,
Is that what you're
exactly.
saying? Okay.
Exactly.
Now, Greg, you've been married 30-ish.
Right.
All
30
to
years.
one woman.
Yes, 30 years this year.
So is it all about being able to take a bouquet, and listen to that word I use, that bouquet.
fancy.
You looked it up. this
And for
morning.
for a lady to walk around and brag about it at work, is it like a thing to show off that you got them at work to others?
The first 10 years, probably, but my wife, I have to say, is very sensible. And 15 years ago, I believe she told me, please quit sending me flowers. Because I just, that was my thing. And I don't mean this to be lazy, but it's simple. You just hit the phone and say, hey, send a,
And you're saved.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't screw that
You
up.
don't know how to order nothing on the phone. Why you lie like that to all
So
these people?
it's hard, to find something that I can't mess up. But my wife is very practical. I mean, I honestly think she'd rather have a weed eater than roses. But
Wait a minute.
I think you married the right
I'm going to
lady, Greg.
record that when you give her a weed eater.
That almost it's me and Margaret. I got a weed eater.
and a live chicken.
Golly.
Y'all don't forget, as we get this morning underway, don't forget to get your birthday anniversary in. We're going to be giving away another one of these this morning from Hyundai of Meridian. If you hadn't won one of these yet, make sure to get your birthday in. We're going to draw from all the names before we get out of here this morning, and somebody will be the winner of the Scotty Ray Report mug. Like that. Y'all could be a winner of that. It is close to what? And what is the? Have you watched any of the Valentine movies? As I joked a minute ago about the Hallmark thing. What is the big movie of the year, Greg?
I have no clue.
You hadn't seen any?
I'm a Christmas guy. I love my Christmas movies, I'm just waiting for July, for Christmas in July Hallmark to come back on.
All right, well, let me ask this, since you're an expert on this, because I've noticed this from walking through a couple of minutes at a time, of using the same actors and they get married over and over. Does it take the thrill out that it's the same person marrying 60 people?
It's got to snow, too. Don't forget that. I mean, they got to kiss and it's got to snow. I mean,
That's the way it is. Are you big on Hallmark?
I do not. I don't think I've seen a Hallmark movie in probably 2 decades. So I'm going to let Greg handle this conversation.
My gosh.
It's awful.
I know. I mean, that's quality entertainment.
We had to get cable at the office just so we could watch it during the nap
That's
time.
right.
But on the, we got a problem.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Huh. Well,
Well,
we're going to use the camera on y'all a lot today.
Told y'all I could break it.
Y'all just get used to it.
We'll see if this turns back on, and let's try. Hey, it did work.
Look at there.
I must have pulled a wire because I hadn't got the wiring redone yet. It'll be okay.
Maybe that plate in Odie's head shortened it out.
Yeah.
But as we look at regular movies and we talk about all of this, the love movies are going to be hitting it. You don't see in theaters that many love movies anymore, do you? Isn't that a thing of the past, and Hallmark's the only place that handles it?
Maybe so.
I've not been to a theater in many years.
I just
I'm
can't.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that's come out.
I don't know any. I mean, after we got into Hooper, and that was such a letdown in '78, I hadn't went back
I
much.
think Pure Country might have been one of the last ones I've seen. Maybe.
That was the only movie I took Angie when we dated to the only movie that we ever saw, and that was right before we got married.
You only took her to one movie?
One movie in our entire dating relationship.
Did y'all go Dutch?
No, I didn't wear any wooden shoes, Greg.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that all of y'all are married and that you're not canceled.
But I've been married.
It's shocking.
33. He's been married 30, and we both took him to see George Strait. So there's
Maybe that's
right.
That's the key.
And Odie's been married like 11 times, so I think he went to see David Allen Coe or something.
what it was. But you go back on this, and I joked about that. There's 2 movies that stick out that are probably at the top there. Of course, Pure Country. Before that, the best in the theaters was Smokey and the Bandit. And I joked. As I said, I went to the movie theater to see Hooper. College Park. Went right up in there, and Jan Michael Vincent was a co-star. They had this orange Trans Am, and I thought, this is going to be good, until I watched it.
I forgot about College Park Theater. That was fun.
Hooper was really bad. It was horrible. Did you see it, Greg?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times. But.
You had to be sure that it was bad.
I was making sure, you know what I'm saying?
But it was one of those movies that you wanted it to be good, and it wasn't.
But hey, after you see Smokey and the Bandit, there's nothing else. I mean, I'm sorry. That's just.
We got to joking around the other night, and there's just so many lines. Did you see Smokey and the Bandit?
I have seen Smokey and the Bandit.
There's just so many lines.
I mean, I don't watch it on. I haven't seen it in a long
like
time,
an anniversary
and we're not doing
movie.
a quiz about it. You're not asking me questions, but I have seen it.
You sounded so much taller on the radio.
And who can forget that nice lady rolling up that toilet paper from the glass?
Yes, and that Diablo sandwich. And until this day, I don't know what a Diablo sandwich is.
But I heard. Did you remember that line?
No.
Or the toilet paper line?
No.
Get in the car, Junior.
I told you I'm going to quiz you on Mardi Gras every time you ask me a question about an old movie.
I am so going to lose when it comes to because I don't understand Mardi Gras. I don't even know what the name means.
It means Fat Tuesday.
But I don't get it.
But I'm fat all week. What's usually got to do with it?
Mardi, give me a Mardi Gras question since you had put me on the spot.
This is a trick one. Everybody needs to think about it.
Okay.
How do you get beads during Mardi Gras?
Well,
what do you do?
Male or female persuasion here?
You yell, "Throw me something, mister."
Yeah.
That's the "throw me something, mister." I know
That
what y'all were
ain't
thinking.
what I
That I know
saw.
that's not the correct answer.
That was sign language.
Banker Fleming come back with a video from that when I was 16, showed me, and I now know what happens in New Orleans.
But Mardi Gras is the carnival season that goes from. It's the 12th night. It starts at 12th night, with the 12th night after Christmas, which is January 6th. And then it runs to Fat Tuesday, which is the day before Ash Wednesday, beginning Lent.
Hang on. I have a question right here, because this really confuses me.
I understand.
So what you're trying to tell me, this might have a religious...
It's a yes, the timing and thing. It's a time of celebration before a time of giving up and really focusing.
Okay.
But now some people,
Let's pause this.
I understand that everybody does, but that's the original Mardi Gras. That's what it's.
I'm going to be honest, but all I've seen is a bunch of drunks. Am I right?
You haven't been to Mardi Gras.
Out there.
I've been to New Orleans numerous occasions, and
it's drinking, isn't it?
There is a lot of that, but then it's a lot.
Is that what that stands for?
The parades are a lot of fun. A lot of people have kids out there. They have these ladders that they sit up on. The parades run all day. There's beads. There's throws. So there is that part. And in the quarter, it's messy and all that kind of stuff. But it's a big tradition for a lot of people.
It's a tradition.
A lot of people are in crews that they've been in for decades, and it's a lot more than just the.
That was my question. What is a crew? Because I don't get it.
Yeah, crew.
It's a gang.
You're right. Yeah. But a crew is a group, and some of them are a lot more serious than others. Some of them just are together for the parade, and they do it every year. And some of them are smaller and bigger. But it just really depends. And a lot of them do things throughout the year. They're groups that are together. But different crews ride. That's what they call. They ride at this time and that time. They throw different things. Like the crew of Muses throw shoes. Isn't that a fun fact?
They do what now?
They throw shoes
at people in the parade.
That's what
that
they're
makes
known
me
for.
want to go stand there and get hit with a 12 triple E in the head. I like the moon pies myself. Now some of them throw moon pies, but don't throw a Wolverine boot at me if I can have a banana moon pie.
Well, you can go to the Meridian Mardi Gras parade, and they are not going to throw.
They throw bullets
shoes.
over there.
I think I got hit with a head of cabbage one time too.
Seriously.
Patrick's.
Oh, okay.
In New Orleans, they really and truly throw shoes.
Yeah, and the crew of Muses parade, yes.
Greg, I'm going to send you as a representative from Meridian.
No. I've been to Mardi Gras. I spent a week down there one night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's tough.
Y'all, hang on. We're going to tell you all about the parade that's coming to Meridian that will not be chunking shoes at you. Moon pie may be the most dangerous thing you may see in Meridian, Mississippi. That's all up and coming as we get this day underway. Y'all stay with us.
When you gear up and journey out, nothing but you and the wilderness for miles. Just remember, you're the boss. Steel MS-271 Farm Boss. Built for the toughest jobs.
Still available in Meridian at Wilson Saw and Outdoor Power. 71 Highway 19 North behind Waters International. Is it time for a new couch? Visit Southern Accents Boutique in downtown Marion. Maybe it's a couch you're looking for, a couple of chairs, or maybe just a piece of furniture. A large selection of E. Newton has just arrived if you're looking for a bracelet. They come in all shapes and sizes. Or maybe it's just a happy you're looking for, like the Nest candles. A Kendra Scott necklace is on everybody's list this year. And if you need a little help picking out something for Valentine's Day, let the professionals help you at Southern Accents Boutique, downtown Marion on Dale Drive.
Advanced Auto Glass by Joey can handle all your windshield repair and replacement needs. Service work is guaranteed and covered by warranty. Our technicians are professional, auto glass trained, and have over 100 years of combined experience. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey utilizes in-house calibrations for vehicle safety systems. Most insurances are accepted, and reliable mobile service is available in surrounding areas. Keep cars cool and secure with custom tinting, side mirror replacement, and AquaPal windshield wipers. There's one clear choice in auto glass repair. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
And welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie as we begin this Friday morning. And it is a gorgeous day. It's going to be cloudy for the most part, but we're going to get to about 74.
They just don't know what goes on up in here.
It's always a lot of fun and behind the scenes. We have had an arrest as we go to Neshoba County. We need to point this out. Do not go around taking things from chicken houses. Why?
Yep.
Eric Clarke will find you, and he will then send me your picture. And this is what happens when you take things from chicken houses, as we see here. Poultry farm thefts in the area. Mr. Higgins has been arrested and charged with theft as we go to Neshoba County this morning. That's what's going on there in Neshoba County.
Now everybody know who you is.
That's right. So that's what happened in Neshoba County yesterday as they made an arrest there. We had several brush fires last night. They had a little trouble finding this one, as it would be reported a fire was on Highway 45. Well, the fire department went out. They didn't find it, did they, Greg?
Nope. Said it was right north of Highway 19, and I think there was a little confusion. But
here's where we found it as we go here to take a look. It would be right here, right in front of the Highway Patrol offices, where they finally located it there. Put it out, put the fire out, and everything was okay in the end there.
Remember that wind today. I mean, it's going to be windy. Be careful.
It's not worth burning, is it?
That's exactly right.
So something to keep in mind as you go. We do have a missing person that we wanted to bring up this morning. As we go to Laurel Police Department has put out the help. They're looking for this young lady. If y'all happen to see her anywhere in the Meridian area, as people do come up missing, she's 37 years old. Family members are worried, and if you know anything about this young lady, please contact the Laurel, Mississippi Police Department so they can get her back home. 601-428-STOP. Or the direct line to the police department at 399-4440 is the way to call there. And look at there. Purple. Ellie is just enjoying herself over there.
Ellie's coming with me. Yeah. You need to enter Ellie in the Crew of Barkus parade tomorrow. So Meridian Mardi Gras is going to kick off at noon at City Hall lawn with Red and the Revelers. And they're a great band. They've played at Full Moon last year. They've got a lot of energy. They're out of Mobile. It's a big band with a horn section, kind of an upbeat, swampy soul sort of feel. Yeah. And they're going to play for a couple of hours. Then we're going to start with the Crew of Barkus. And
now, what would me and Ellie have to do?
Ellie would need a little bit of purple and gold and green. Yeah, she needs a little. I don't know. You can get some of that color hairspray. She'd look cute. You know, you can get her all done up. But they dress up a little bit, and there's a judging and a winner. My neighbor dog won last year. Hallie Simmons, shout out.
My sister's won 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. So Ellie needs to be in that, and that's sponsored.
My sister's dog, not my sister.
I knew that was coming.
She come in second.
That's sponsored by Poplar Springs Animal Hospital and Animal Medical Supply. And then 3 o'clock is going to be the main parade. And that's a lot of fun. That'll run through downtown. And $750 for the best float and $250 for the best golf cart. So you can win a little cash.
$750?
$750.
We might have to bedazzle your cowboy hat, Scotty.
$7.50.
But
That's
if I
not
was-
bad.
Yeah, it's not
If I was you, I'd
bad.
get with Angie before you change the color of Ellie over there.
She just went to her beautician this week and had her fur done.
I mean, I love her.
She's all happy right now. You talk about Fat Tuesday. This is what it's all about over here.
I love it. After the parade, we'll end back at City Hall, and Black Sheep will play, which is kind of a lively classic rock.
Have anything
So-
to do with John Anderson?
No. She don't know.
Do you see the? I don't know what you're talking about. Look in her
You always
face.
do this to me.
He was- I'm the black sheep of the family.
Okay, yeah, I got you. I'm
Driving a big old semi,
Seminole winds,
making payments on a 2-room shack.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
Me
not
and Greg
coming.
don't
I'm not
know.
coming out here anymore. And this is why I have to come out here, because the last time I sent somebody else, y'all tried to marry her off to somebody. I don't know.
She got offensive over that. We were just trying to help.
No,
I mean, she wasn't doing too good on her own. She didn't have a man.
she is just fine. Trust me.
Oh boy.
We got friends, you know.
Not many, but
So the parade really is coming, y'all.
It really is. And this is ACES, the group that I work with, Arts and Community Event Society. We do Full Moon and Festival and some other events throughout the year. And we partner with Mitchell Distributing on this to do Meridian Mardi Gras. It's a lot of fun. It's just easy. It's going to be great weather tomorrow, it looks to be. Hey, it was going to rain, so we're excited. We're always excited when it doesn't rain. Because these events take a lot of work, and it's always good when you don't have to go to the rain contingency plan.
That's true. It's true. I'm looking for. Give me another question about Mardi Gras. I'm ready for this. Okay.
What does the mayor of New Orleans give the king of the crew of Rex on Fat Tuesday every year?
Am I close?
What?
I said ammo. No.
Oh, that's really.
Wait a minute.
We
Is
said
it like it'd be a king hat, wouldn't it?
king cake.
It would be the key to the city of New Orleans.
No.
Fun fact.
I think I'd have already left it unlocked. But
Okay, let me ask you. Let me throw this back. Who started Mardi Gras? Was it Mobile, Alabama, or was it New Orleans, Louisiana?
You know, they're both right.
Both are?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was Mobile, but don't tell New Orleans.
Yeah.
I've always heard that, but
Yeah.
New Orleans made it more famous, I guess.
Right, and there are Mardi
like
Gras
a state
celebrations across the world. I think they have
Yeah.
some really big ones in Europe too.
And I didn't know about them.
But I mean, there's cities across the country have pretty. I mean, I want to say St. Louis has a big one, oddly enough, and I don't know.
Getting a lot of
up in New
Mobile
England.
comments here.
Yeah.
Party City is, well, what you would be there.
and Mardi Gras to me is like anything else. You can make it what you. Yes, you can go down there, carry your family, carry your kids, go to Mobile, go. I mean, about any town on the coast, really push it. You can have a good time. Same way here in Meridian. If you can make anything you want to, just about out of anything. If you want to make it a good, wholesome environment, go out and make it that way.
Let me ask this,
Exactly.
and I asked this about the Meridian Parade. Do you see this? Because this is like the second or third year, isn't it? Am I right?
Meridian Mardi Gras has been going on for a long time. It's just looked a little bit different, and it's changed, gone back and forth. But we kind of been pretty consistent in this format for probably 3 or 4 years.
Because I hear more and more, and I even got asked this year, why haven't you made a Mardi Gras parade float? And it is becoming, truthfully, and I'm all about this, this is becoming the talk of it. Meridian's is getting better and better and better, and y'all have a whole lot to do with this, honestly. We joke about the parades and things, but Meridian's is huge. There's a lot of people that come to this.
And downtown events and specifically are doing really well right now. And that is people coming out and embracing the work that some people are really working hard at. There's a few people that are really dedicated to kind of changing the narrative downtown and making it a really fun, good scene that people want to come out. Mark Davis is one of them. He's really the one that's done most of the work for this event. They've just sent me out here to tell you about it. But people like that care and just despite what everybody else is doing, they're going to make it work anyways. And so that's been poured into Mardi Gras and a lot of our other events. And
What
I think
time
that's
is
what
this
makes it
parade
fun.
getting underway?
So Red and the Reveler starts at noon at City Hall lawn. 2:00 is the Look at her. She's got her
Bless
little sweet.
it.
Is the Crew of Barkus parade. 3 o'clock's Crew of Midas parade. So that's the main parade. And then Black Sheep ends at 4. It starts at 4 at City Hall, and that'll wrap it up.
So
it's a full day.
Yeah. Y'all hang close. We got some questions for Julia since she.
No, we're not doing that. I told you we're not doing it.
We got it coming.
Before we go, we got to reach out because we got Derek Bell, 64 years old today. Wayne and Elda Coley at 67 years together today. Jimmy Sullivan's got a birthday tomorrow, and Beverly Bryson's got a birthday today.
Make sure
keep
we
them
know about
coming in
yours.
because
Going to give this away here in just a little bit. If you'd like to win that, make sure we got your name. You'll go in the pot for the drawing coming up in just a moment.
That's right.
We'll be right back.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs makes a difference.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
And welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, as we get this day underway. Greg's helping out with us this morning with commentary, as we always check in down in New Orleans. He's our New Orleans reporter.
Right. New Orleans reporter.
He handles it well for us. Let's go back in time. Let's go back to 1914. This guy came to Meridian, Mississippi, and was one of the first that goes, hey, something going on down there called Little Jimmy Rogers get together. Y'all ought to pay attention. He was huge. He would hang out with people in Hollywood and be recognized. You remember a guy named Ernest?
Ernest Tubb?
That would be him.
Yeah. Walking the floor over you, and was it the Texas Troubadours?
That's
wasn't
him.
it? That's correct.
And of course, had thanks written on the back of the guitar. Most people remember that from him. I've seen that guitar several times. It still exists. It's still out there. And what a troubadour he was. I really like me some of him. Of course, the Ernest Tubb Record Shop there in Nashville, Tennessee. And I almost think that was bought out a year or so ago, and they're closing.
I want to say it closed for a couple of months or something.
Yeah.
That was a big to-do about that.
On weekends in Mississippi, when it's raining, we have to resort to watching television and watching a movie. And every now and then, if you've ever stayed in a hotel near a railroad track, we watched this one in Alabama mud. And it's probably one of his best parts outside of Home Alone. As we go back to remember Joe Pesci.
My cousin Vinny
loved
the Utes in question. Loved it. Good.
And the judge, of course, was the guy, am I not mistaken, Greg, that was in The Monsters? Isn't that who that was?
I think that's right. Had the block face.
Yeah. That was a good, did you ever watch that, Julie?
Yes, I know the scene with the woman that explains the car.
What she would do, the hand.
Yes.
The tire tracks.
Yeah.
She made the print.
She corrected them. Yeah. I liked that. Fun fact, I have
traction.
I have a brother, Vinny. So,
you do?
Yeah.
My brother, Vinny.
My brother, Vinny. Yeah.
This woman, I don't know anything else she's ever done. I mean, but she did hire a man to clean her house. I remember that. And he had a little girl hung around. They made a TV show about it. Somebody's done this before. But I don't remember her being in anything else other than this TV show. Do y'all remember Judith Light?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you didn't watch that. Who's the Boss?
I didn't get that station.
Yeah. The redheaded girl was in Soap. I remember that. And she also used to occasionally be on Bitson some. But
no, I like that.
That was funny, wasn't it?
I like that.
But I don't remember Judith Light ever being in anything else other than that show.
Maybe she didn't have to. Might have made a pile of money.
I don't think the ratings were that good. That's just me thinking out loud. Let's go back to 1951. I'm trying to think. One song. That's all I can think of. At the end of the year, New Year's is usually this song is probably sang more than any celebration. Y'all remember that?
Cooling the game?
That's it. Greg has crossed the line.
I'm impressed.
We're taking him to what's that show where you got to answer it in a sentence?
I can.
Redneck Jeopardy?
That's it.
Yes.
Dennis Thomas was born on this date, and he was part of Cooling the Game. Now, Joanna, do you know that one? Joanna, is that it?
Yeah.
That's Cooling the Game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think.
It sounded good.
Hey, once we got past celebration, I was lost. But
I agree with you on that. Let's see what else happened on this date. Let's go back to, how did the song start out? White Lightning.
George Jones.
There you go. 1959. It was put out today on this date. And, of course, many other people will record this song, but George
did it the right way.
Yeah.
But you're correct. A lot of people have re-recorded that song.
And I'm not sure about who made it higher on the charts, but I mean George is just stamped as the guy who sang that.
Oh yeah. George could do a Odor Eaters commercial and people would be eating it up. You know what I mean?
And he just portrayed it. He could sing about. You could live.
Well, he lived it, Scotty Ray.
That's
Think
true.
about it. He got a DUI on a lawnmower. I mean, come on.
You got a good point there. Not many people can claim that, can they?
That's right.
And at the time, I remember when that happened, I'm thinking, how could you write somebody a DUI? But they sure done it. It's a motorized
I think if you
vehicle.
get a DUI on a lawnmower, you probably deserved it.
Poor George.
You were working on it.
I got a friend that got a DUI on a horse. Now, if he didn't have hold of the reins, he wouldn't have got in trouble.
If he'd just been sitting there.
If he'd just been sitting there. But since he had the reins, he was controlling the horse, and he got a DUI.
Was that in Clarke County?
No, that was in Lauderdale. So if you've been drinking,
I would have guessed Newton.
And you're on a horse,
that's where I'm from. So.
Do not touch the reins. Just let the horse go where it wants to.
Okay.
We're learning more and more.
Well, if you see me on a horse, I need to be tested anyway.
You'll be going round and round. Put another quarter in there, would you?
Exactly right.
We go back to 1960. If you're going to do this, always pick someone who's got money, and they did just that. They chose the heir to Coors Beer to kidnap. As we go back to 1960, of the headline there coming out of Colorado. That was a big day there. That was something that happened there years ago. As we go back to 64, this would probably be the biggest, let me ask y'all, television event during the 60s. What would y'all say was the biggest thing that happened on television?
I'm going to go with either the moon landing or
that's a good
or Kennedy gets shot.
It'd be a show.
Oh, a show.
Oh, he didn't tell me
That's true. You got to word the question better.
Yeah,
For Redneck Jeopardy, we need help.
Yeah.
Let's see, we had some visitors in the U.S. Does that help any? Some folks that flew over from the little pond.
If you wanted to be something in country music, you came to the Jimmy Rogers year ago. If you want to be something back in the day in the
They're
60s,
thinking.
you went here.
The Beatles?
American Grandstand.
We give it to him.
I told him.
Yes, I knew it all along.
That one was me.
She finally got one right and she threw it away.
I'm not coming. I'm not coming back.
1964, the Beatles made their way to the Ed Sullivan Show, and that truly was one of the biggest things that ever happened on television. That was huge that night.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't either. I wouldn't even thought of it at that point. And we know Julia wasn't.
I'm not.
You're an 80s
You don't
baby,
know
aren't
how. You don't know. No, I cannot believe you're asking me that.
Oh, boy, did she turn that around on me real quick.
Really? I'm offended for her. I mean, right here at Valentine's. I mean, come on, dude.
If you ever watched a Western, you would know this guy. He was in every one of them. He didn't have a lot of large talking parts, but boy, this guy was always in the backdrop there, and he mumbled a lot. Did that give you any clue there? Okay, I wasn't good at this.
Gabby Hayes.
Is there anything that you don't know?
I'm leaving.
I can't believe I got
that. I gotta say was pretty good
my
there.
dog and I'm leaving.
I told you, I just full of useless information.
I gave you the last one. You were supposed to give me.
I thought I was wrong.
And I have to admit, now that was bad on my part of what I did there, and we just lost. Oh, wait a minute. there y'all go.
Oh.
We're back.
Yeah.
Answer 2 questions right, and he deletes us.
No more redneck
things. All right, let's go to the next one here. This would be in the 70s. He sometimes partook of things that were illegal. He would talk about girls.
Cheech and Chong?
He's getting closer here. Let me think here. What else did he do? He talked about the most what was that? The most beautiful girl in the world.
Charlie Rich?
Oh, we got a home run again there. And no one knows what goes on behind closed doors.
Closed doors, that's right.
That is Biden's theme song.
And he kind of got a little ill with John Denver when he won the award at the Country Music Association. Set it on fire in front of God and everybody.
And poor old John Denver had no idea.
He wasn't even there.
He was doing the Elvis Presley live by satellite. Well, thank y'all very much. As he stood there burning. Did you know that happened?
I did not.
He wins Entertainer of the Year, and Charlie Rich is the guy that walks out and announces it. And as John Denver joins him by satellite, Charlie Rich takes out the award thing and goes,
with his Zippo lighter and torches.
He was high as a Georgia pine.
Well.
And they finally admitted it 10 years later that he was high. They said, well, he just wasn't feeling well.
Well, come on. They give Entertainer of the Year to John Denver. I mean, let's, I might not burn it on TV, but,
So you're trying to tell me you didn't like West Virginia, Mountain Mama?
Oh, thank God I'm a country boy.
Oh, boy, that's a good one.
I'm not saying, but when you're in the same category with Merle Haggard and John Denver gets...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, come on, dude.
So you're saying that he was kind of persuaded into doing that?
Yeah, it'd be like Boy George beating out ZZ Top or
That happened
something.
last year
Come
at the
on.
CMA.
He's still angry about it, it sounds like. It's been a little while. You're still upset.
I got my Zippo.
Let's go to 1963. It would be 1989 before we ever heard of this guy. He'd make his way to Atlanta, is where he kind of came from, a Georgia boy. And he had he was a member of a certain...
Alan Jackson?
No, that was Noonan.
Member of a club.
Yeah, he was a member of a club.
Member of the country club.
Oh, we get it there. As Travis Tritt was born on this day back in 63.
Here's a quarter.
Call someone who cares.
Yes,
so what would you rank as the best Travis Tritt song that you know
Here's
of?
a quarter.
Call someone who cares.
Yes, loved it.
How about you?
I love that one. I'd say that probably once a week.
And he had some serious stuff as he went back re-recorded. And I know I'm going to upset some people, but he attempted to re-record a Waylon song where corn don't grow.
Didn't he redo Eagles song?
Yeah, he sure did. Standing on.
I'm sorry, dude. You don't fool with the Eagles. I'm a country music guy, but when it's called respect.
There you go.
You don't re-record.
Who was it that attempted to redo the Eagles' Desperado? Was that Clint? Clint Black?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Now, there was a guy, Uncle Jesse had a TV show long before he made it to the Dukes of Hazzard. He'd hang out with a burly guy. Am I hitting? Did you watch this? Had a peculiar pet, you might say.
BJ and the Bear?
No, a little bit. Now, I'm Denver Powell now, you remember?
Denver Powell.
Have we got to a crossroads?
Bigger than the monkey. A lot bigger than the monkey.
Had a pet.
Yeah.
Gentle Ben?
You're close, you're warm. Oh, we'll have to give this since he's
Carl got it.
Yep. There, Carl beat you to it. Grizzly
Same thing. Okay. Gentle Ben, Grizzly Adam. This a bear.
1977. But so many people have forgotten that Denver Powell played that part. You remember that?
No.
He was his best friend on the mountain because he didn't have many friends up there. Just him and the bear.
Well, they didn't have no soap. I mean, nobody going to come around.
That is true. There was no soap there as they would make their way off the big mountaintop. Let's see what else happening. Oh, this guy. Gonna rock.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I lost him on that one, didn't I? Let's go back to 81. Bill Haley was found deceased. He was getting ready for a show, and I guess he took a quick nap and never woke up. As they said on that other TV show, he woke up dead.
Dirt nap.
Dirt nap. That's exactly what happened. Bill Haley, as we go back to... did you like that song?
If you take Julio out of it, it's a pretty good song.
To all the girls I've loved before.
Traveled in and out my door. Glad you came along.
He knows all the words.
Yeah,
he does.
Hey, I like Willie Nelson, though.
There you go.
Nelson, that's good.
1991, this would be a huge album for him. I think the name of the album was Long Necks and Short Stories, and this guy had a big nose. That should be a big clue to you.
Max Farr.
I don't know him.
Klinger on Max.
Oh, he did have a big nose.
That's all I can think of.
This guy was not handsome by any stretch. Sometimes it's too hot to do this.
No, this ain't that kind of show.
Me and Ellie are leaving.
As we go back for Mark Chestnut, who had a number one song with Brother Jukebox, Sister Wine. But the too hot was Too Hot for Golf. Too cold at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've.
You don't know that, do you? Yeah. Boy, that was one of Mark's classics there. He did get started with Too Cold at Home.
No.
That baseball game reminds me of when I was a little there. In 2019, this was fake, y'all. We all watched it and thought, that's just not real. But she would go to her kitchen with her, I guess you'd call it a husband.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. And she would go, "Hello, America. I'm running for president.
Sarah Palin.
Would y'all like a beer with me?"
No. Oh, come on.
Do y'all remember that?
No.
This was that night. That is the most
channel.
horrible thing that I've ever watched that was on television, to where she went in front of America and into the kitchen and pops open the beer and tries to be one of us, making $75 million a year, and act like it didn't fly with the American public either.
Yeah, because if I'm making $75 million a year, I'm gonna send somebody to get my beer.
What was her nickname?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I didn't
know
get
her
that channel.
You don't remember her nickname?
No.
Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got you.
Okay, he's on board with us.
I let my antenna up.
All right, we got Zane Bradley's 20 today.
That is coming quickly there.
Annette Pillsbury's got a birthday today. Brian Harper's got a birthday coming up tomorrow. Ding, 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 ding.
Everybody's
disqualified from winning the Cup. Coming up this weekend, a birthday for Scotty Ray Report.
Is it this weekend?
Yeah.
That's
what Ryan Brown's saying anyway.
Where's the calendar?
So if it's wrong, it's
birthday?
Ryan's fault.
When is your birthday?
Well, it's the 11th. When is that?
That's Sunday.
Oh yeah, I will have a birthday. I had no idea that it was birthday time.
It's your 40th. I can't believe you're not celebrating.
Well, at his age,
I'm starting to like her.
That's the second time he's had a 40th birthday.
At his age, he forgets what day it is.
Oh, that's too funny. We'll be right back. We got a lot more still to come this morning as we'll recap some more stories, and we're going to get more into this Mardi Gras parade that is coming to Meridian. Saturday, it is the place to be. It's going to be a lot of fun, as Julia and my dog will be there as she takes it down the Barkets Parade. Because she don't want to hang out with me no more. The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built in, are conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group. Rock House Gun and Pawn is open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Lots of different calibers and brands to choose from when it comes to hunting rifles. Whether you're looking for a new pump shotgun or an AR, the Rock House will have the gun that you need. With a huge selection of ammunition for just about any caliber that you may be looking for. Pistols, scopes, and a whole lot more. Plus a private lobby for your confidentiality when it comes to your pawns. Rock House Gun and Pawn, located at 5430 Highway 19 North Meridian. And welcome back. Let's take a minute and talk about our friends here, right here over at Snowden & Company. They'll help you out when it comes to getting that home. So many people decide, well, school year time, is it that? Do you need to sell a home? Do you need to purchase some land? They can help you out there with Snowden Company. So many different places to choose from in the area. You can go from one end of the county. You can go to northern Lauderdale. If you want to go a little bit west through Newton, going over toward Flowood, they help you out there as well. They'll help you in any situation there is when it comes to a home. Finding that dream home, selling the one that you've got, downsizing or upgrading. Maybe you got more kids you know what to do with. They can find you an extra bedroom that fits in with that. See them. That's all going to happen there at, of course, Snowden. From Dalewood down to Stonewall, they've got it all to the Enterprise School District. You'll find it there. Dalewood. See them today. Again, see Amanda. 453-3937 is the telephone number to call, and they will help you out. Nothing quite like it there. Good folks that help you. Our special guest in today with us remind us about the parade and the times that it's going to be happening.
So it's actually Mardi Gras Day. Like, we're going to celebrate most of the day starting at 12. The parade starts at 2. Well, no, the Crew of Barkus, Ellie's parade, starts at 2. But the main parade with the golf carts and the floats is going to start at 3 o'clock. We do have a little bit of change to some advertisement that's gone out. I don't know if y'all have heard about the disaster that's going along the Mississippi Gulf, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama Gulf Coast. But
what is it?
Crawfish. There's no crawfish.
Oh, yeah.
No crawfish. So there's normally crawfish plates. It's just not, unless y'all got a lot more money than I do, then you can't afford crawfish right now.
It's tough.
So if you don't eat them like me, you don't have to worry about it. I'm still happy this time.
Well, you can eat caviar cheaper than you can eat crawfish right now.
You don't eat crawfish? Oh, that's sad, Odie.
I'm not eating anything that I've got.
I got a dealer. And I've been checking in with them like daily for updates.
Them things are nasty.
I disagree with
I'm telling y'all, there is people that absolutely love crawfish.
I'm one of them.
Hey, Greg, you're a crawfish eater, aren't you?
I would rather have shrimp. I can eat crawfish.
I have been to your house when there was like gobs of it, though.
We cook them. Everybody else seems to enjoy, but I could starve to death eating crawfish. I mean,
I need them.
Is hooked.
It's important. It's important.
I think a lot of people, it's that rip the heads and suck the tail thing that throws a lot of people off.
I think he's
backwards. You suck the head.
Is it?
Yeah,
is it backwards?
We're going to let him
He was in the ballpark.
Okay.
It was just foul ball.
Well, he's all quizzing us.
He's getting older.
He's got the cheat sheet over there asking us questions all the time, but he doesn't.
But crawfish are ridiculous right now.
It is a commodity. It's you almost have
and a lot of times, then there's some people peddling some frozen ones, and they're admitting they're not the same, and they're not, because I tried them last weekend out of desperation for me, but it might work for some other people. But it usually gets
at the grocery store.
No, sir. But it usually gets better after Mardi Gras anyway. So hopefully,
they'll usually drop after Mardi Gras, then after Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me ask this: with this, is it just this is the springtime? Will it be more crawfish coming in, or is it going to be hurt?
The drought is what got them. The drought. The really high temperatures and the drought. It killed a lot of the crawfish. The supply and demand.
This season is not going to be great, no matter what.
$12 a pound right now.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's if I don't think you can, and that's in Louisiana. Yeah. That's not if it got
if you could get them.
You'd have to transport.
Yeah, and so you can't get them for $12 a pound. You can't get them up here, but if they transported them and cooked them and everything for you, it'd be 20 plus.
The first crawfish I ever bought, I'll never forget. I think I paid 60 cents a pound.
How old are you?
54, 53. But I mean, 60 cents. But supply and demand. And I don't mean that, but the younger generation, I call the yuppies, it got to be the thing to eat crawfish. I mean, they used to basically pay you.
Millennials ruined everything.
That's right. They used to basically pay you to take them because, it was, and now they just drove. Same way with a brisket. I remember when you couldn't even buy it, you had to go to the back door to butcher shop to get a brisket.
Yeah.
Well, now you can buy a whole ribeye probably cheaper than you can buy a brisket.
Well,
because that got to be the thing. And crawfish, people have gone crazy over them.
So get yours today.
Have you seen the MAGA style hats that say "Make crawfish $1.99 again"?
I have missed it. Yes. That's pretty good.
That's how I feel.
So as we get ready for the parade, we'll roll into town. High noonish is the time to be there, right?
Yeah, there's going to be food vendors. They just won't have crawfish. There'll be food vendors. That Red and Revelers is a really fun, upbeat, fun band. Go see the dog parade at 2. Take a lawn chair, hang out, visit some of the downtown businesses. A lot of them will be open too. It's just a fun downtown Meridian tomorrow from 12. The whole event's going to be 12 to 5 downtown, City Hall on, and then the parade will run through downtown.
Now, it doesn't cost anything to come.
Doesn't cost anything. There'll be food vendors and I'm sure cold snack vendors, and it's just going to be a good time.
Wow.
And thank you to Mitchell Distributing.
Yeah.
They are the ones that make Mardi Gras, this whole thing kind of happen every year. City of Meridian and all of their work is partnering with ACES. So they're the ones that make it happen. And it is a lot of hard work and investment, and it keeps our downtown fun and exciting. So thanks
and
to
speaking
them.
of downtown area, we had a chance to go downtown yesterday to Fire Station number 1. Let me show you this. We got us a brand new truck in Meridian. Look at there.
That's it.
The fire truck has arrived.
And people want to know, you want a car, you go down to Toyota of Meridian.
Right.
Or you go to Hyundai of Meridian.
If you have a fire, you call them for...
And you say, look, I'd like that car. You go inside, you buy a car that day, right?
Uh-huh.
They bought that truck, or they ordered that truck 3 years ago. They just got it. That's how long it takes to get a fire truck.
So don't be having yours stolen, is what you're saying. Put the club on it.
Yeah, but buying a fire truck, it's a built to order truck. It's a very special time to get a new truck like that.
And expensive.
Oh,
that's
$500,000.
about $800,000.
It's very expensive.
$740,000 or so.
am I right in something? There's some tradition about
got to push it in the station.
Why? What does that signify? I mean, why not drive it?
Used to they had a wagon. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when Odie first started, they had unhooked the horses and they would push the wagon back into the station.
Well, because my jackass, my donkey over here, was not good at backing up.
I'll be dog. Well, now.
Shazam.
There you are. Well, now we know why the fire trucks are pushed in.
Pushed in. And I think it's a tradition. They have to do that.
Because I remember Clarkdale doing that, and I thought, I'm not going to be that guy that asks.
Well,
How many of them does it take?
Oh, a bunch.
Somebody's been watching Foxworthy. How big old boy is he? But I imagine they crank the truck up now and help, because I don't think 5 guys are going to push that truck.
That's kind of big. It's large there. But it was a ceremony downtown yesterday, and everybody turned out for it. And glad everybody did. It's good to get something new in the city to help out, because when there's a fire, these guys come running, and we can't say enough thank yous to everybody that's in that department that helps out with that. It's a lot goes on with it there. We've got a lot happening this weekend as we get ready for the big parades. It is coming up on Valentine's Day. Pick out your sweetheart something special as we do this. Dog parade coming up this week. Have we left off anything?
Not that I know of. Nothing that we can cover publicly.
There you go.
Hey, and if you mess up and miss Valentine's, you'll be calling Snowden, because you'll be buying another house. So let's not let that happen, guys.
We want to say thank y'all for joining us today and being a part of the show. We've had a blast. Ellie is just in pig heaven over there, y'all. Look at this. She is just.
I think she's not been treated well, because she's ready to.
Definitely
She's been abused, and she's trying to get some relief. Bless her heart.
She is just out of it over there. So we say thank you to each and every one of you for joining us. Now, we need to give away.
And People's 82, Wayne Hemingway.
Is it Wayne's birthday?
Yeah, that's what they didn't say today or tomorrow, but yeah. So let's see here. Woo! Ann Peoples, 82 years old today. Winter, chicken dinner.
Congratulations. You can swing by Hyundai of Meridian there and pick that up right there in the curve on Highway 39. Pick up your mug today. Enjoy it there. We do appreciate you doing that, checking it all out. Greg, thank y'all for joining us as well.
Hey, it's been a blast as usual. Great time. Remind everybody, hey, love on somebody, forgive somebody, hug somebody. Just be nice.
That's all it takes, isn't it?
That's it.
Odie, I'm going to let you take us out of here. I don't know why that didn't work. But I'll let you take us out. We'll
Well, that's right. It's Friday. Weekend's coming. Church coming Sunday. I'd like to see you at our church or Scotty Ray's church or anybody's church as long as you go in. Talk to God, get a relationship with Him and the Lord Jesus Christ, and change your life forever. Till Monday morning, we'll see you then unless something special comes up. Other than that, have a great day. We love you. We'll see you then.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners.